Hi, good evening, SRGL3. My name is 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, and I'll be your caster for the night for the SRG League Season 3. And we are officially in Game 1. I am going to try as much as possible to, remember the names for the teams. But of course, I know some teams because I've seen them in other competitions. But for those that I don't know, of course, I'm going to get to know them as they continue playing throughout the game. But if you're already here, welcome to the live stream. Just make sure you have liked this live stream, you have subscribed to the SRG channel, and you have shared the live stream link so that we can get to enjoy these games. Just looking at the flight path here, we can see it's coming from shooting range all the way to 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. I can see UENVY. I can see there's already, I think, 2 teams going towards 𝗦𝗟𝗧𝗦. For the other teams, they're still in the plane. They're yet to decide where they're going to land. We have others going to Rozok. Of course, we're going to see some teams headed to 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. We're going to see Shelter, a couple of places here. We're going to have a couple of teams landing there. And we are there to see what we are going to experience in this game, how much violence you're going to see, and which team is going to be winning tonight's first game. I believe we are in the finals, day 2. And like I said, I know some teams. I know TER. I know I've seen them before in a game. I've seen also UENVY. I have seen Revenants, FakeWasTaken. I've seen Pain Africa. I've also seen that team. So I believe I've seen some teams here before, and it's nice to see them again. Let's just have a quick look at places where we have a couple of teams landing. You'll pardon me on this. I'm going to switch my device in the second game. For now, I'm just going to have to use this just to get started. Looking at here, this is in... Oh, Pain Africa. Pain Africa is losing their players there. We can see, I believe, 2. One of these already down. You can see a push there. Beautiful knock from that Ninja Boy. Nice knock there, Tribe player. Some of the teammates are still beneath him, so of course he's going to get a push sooner or later, seeing that he's a solo. And you can see Tribe top trying to get closer here to maybe get a push, but he has only a pistol. I don't know what happened here and why they're pushing each other with pistols, but one of his teammates has already been tasted. He's trying to get a push there. Quick thinking. He has the S1. I've been seeing a lot of shotgun plays since, I think, for the past 2 weeks, and I can't underestimate any player that is using a shotgun while playing this. There we go. Kobe on himself. Tried top, just got to knock himself. The lucky for his teammate there. Beautiful knock with the shotgun. He gets a good knock. Takes the player there from Bat all the way back to lobby. But now he still has a lot to do. Seeing that he's the only one remaining from his team. We can see also 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 is also engaging in a fight. Unfortunately, we cannot move there just to see what is happening here. But Pain Africa is really taking in a fight here. They're getting a couple of knocks there. And 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 they have been pushed here. And the team has been taken back to lobby. So let's just go where we have Pain Africa real quick and see what is happening here. Because Uni and Pony are the only ones remaining from their team. He has to do now a solo fight here. But we have a knock. Look at the damage he's receiving here. But the players are really pushing the pressure here. He's still going for that push. He has the advantage on Uniq, to be honest. He still gets the push, and GG's. Pain Africa lives to fight another day. But for Team Uniq, they have been taken back to lobby. Quite unfortunate for them. This is just the first zone. The zone is not even shifting yet. We can see the blue juice getting closer, but we are yet to see it shifting. So it means that they have really not enjoyed the game. They have just looted, and then, well... it ended there. They did not get to fight more. But let's just have a look here. This is in Lipovka. We can see Team 8. We have ST. And then you have Team 10 right next to them. So I believe there's a fight that is going to transpire there sooner or later. In case anyone is spotted. Then we'll have Team 10 is 03 Brothers. Nice name. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 still engaging in a fight. Let's go to 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. I've stopped opening them up because sometimes people do screenshots and get to see where people have landed, and maybe the delay might not be big enough to cover that, but let's see. So we have Team 7 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 here. That's a good knock here, good dub, but then his HP is really low. I can see there's still a full team. That means that Team 15 is disadvantaged. They have lost 2 players to Hebron could not even survive any longer. The guy has been taken back to lobby. GG's to you. Team 𝗦𝗟𝗢, that is 7, 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 Esports. Nice play coming from you. Just give me some time before I can adjust to the names of the players, of course, because I'm just learning them right now. But we have seen a good player there from 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 Esports taking up a fight in 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. Honestly, 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 is not an easy place to fight, especially if you do not have good earphones. It is not somewhere you can easily enjoy without maybe getting people moving from one place to the other, and then you cannot hear them clearly, and you get to be surprised because you don't know where this guy is coming from, especially, you know, there's this skill many people have, then others don't, where you can easily tell the steps. People say it's the earphones, yes, but then if you do not know where the sound is changing from, you wouldn't know the difference, because there's steps for the first floor, the second floor, the third floor. All of them sound different. For the people who have been practicing on that, of course, they do know the difference and they can easily push. But then if you do not know the difference, well, it will not be a beautiful time for you. We have team 19 here right next to them. There's a team that is closer, that is that is Revenants. They're the ones closer to team 19, that is Temper, and they have chosen not to engage in that fight. That is totally okay. We are just in the first zone, so for the teams that are engaging this early and unfortunately losing their fights, that means they have already lost some points in that game. This being a $150 prize pool for the teams that get the top slots, and you get to go back to lobby this early. I don't think it's quite advisable. It just happens, to be honest. Sometimes the game doesn't accept you, then sometimes it does. Let's just look at another team. We saw here Bats engaging in a fight, and then luckily for them, they did win that fight and they can live to fight another day. But then their teammate Clutcher was knocked and casted with that beautiful shotgun, that one gun that I've now come to accept that it might just be the best gun to play, to use while playing in a competitive scene, because everyone wants to carry a DBS or the S12K. Maybe for SRG I might see something different, but for the games that I was previously streaming this past week, I saw a lot of teams playing with shotguns. So I want to see if we are going to see the same thing happening now or later. Team 6 here, they are in military base. Nothing is changing on their end. Okay, sorry about that, a little bit of technical difficulties, but we have team 10 here in 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, in 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. I was talking about 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 and then it's stuck in my head. But here in 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, we have a team, and we can see Peaches getting knocked, a beautiful knock. The players from team 8 are really putting up a fight there. For team 10, they are not really having a good time. They have lost a couple of players. Only one of them remains, that is 03 brother Saint. Is on run remaining from his team. We don't know if we are going to see a clutch happening from his end, but let's just watch him and see what he's up to, because he's getting pushed right now, and it might just be an interesting fight to see. So let's go. His teammates have been thirsted. Saints now has to do a beautiful clutch for his team, and we have a teammate coming, beautiful fire from the player from team 10 has unfortunately been taken back to lobby. Well, for the guy, it is unfortunate because, I mean, he was a solo. We had some fire coming from other teammates from Team 8. They gave their teammate a cover while he was getting a push there on the player from Team 10. That is the 03 brother. And he was taken back to lobby. So 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 has new owners. We're going to see maybe in the next 3 games if Team 8 are the owners of 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. But let's just check on another team and see what they're up to. We have Team 11 here. I want to see what their name is. That is Gamers United Force. Nice name. I believe when people are choosing names for their teams, honestly, I don't know how they do it. I'm still stuck in my team that calls themselves bots team. Well, the team for bots. But yeah, let's get it. Let's check on another team. This is Team 5, TER. They're still around. They're hard name that when the last time I saw them, I think in Clash of Clans, I couldn't say TerrorSix Wakanda. TerrorSix Wakanda, I guess that's it. Or TerrorSix? TerrorSix. Okay, TerrorSix Wakanda. We have them there changing their, trying to pick a place that they can hold in the zone before the zone decides to shift again. But we can see Team ST, FakeWasTaken, but Team Sen, that is Sen Solo Esports. Oh, it's Sen. How did Solo become Sen? But it's cool. But we have a lot of teams trying to head towards the zone. Team 5, TerrorSix Wakanda, Sports, Team Rev, from Jaras. We don't get a knock yet, but we want to see what is happening here on Team 18 because they're receiving like a lot of fire from Team 5. That is Revenants here in Team 18. They have another team right next to them. So basically, we have 3 teams at the same place. And of course, we are going to have some sort of third-party fights here and there. Gamers are in the building, sporting the TerrorSix team. Beautiful spray from Jaras again, but he doesn't get a knock this time, or even last time. But the knock, the damage is beautiful to see. TerrorSix gets another knock. That means another team is around. That is Team ST coming from Yesnaya, not Yesnaya, Lipovka. They get their knock there, and we have another push. LA is low. Beautiful cover. Mahi is down. Mans has a self-revive. Might just work to his favor. Depends on whether he gets pushed or not. But he does get the retreat there, and he's definitely getting the revive happening. TerrorSix getting their revive there on their knocked teammate. We have Team 8 players. After their teammate was knocked, we have Crazy. Man is about to do some crazy skills here. Goes for that push on his teammate. Spots a player from Team 5. A beautiful AKM pre-fire. No damage yet. We have LA trying to see what he can do. Let's just see what is happening here because they're both getting closer to each other. Which gun is this? DBS. Finally, someone takes out the DBS, and A-Late is doing a lot of thinking here. The man decides to move with the baggy. Oh, the Reach destroyed his plan. Probably was planning on knocking him with using the baggy, but that did not work out. And you can see a lot happening. ST did not get the revive. Oh, nice. Another knock. ST, one of their teammates is knocked again. That leaves the Crazy player remaining from their team. Should probably do a clutch so that he can match the name that he calls himself in PUBG. We have him changing his location, deciding to retreat. That is totally fine and warranted in any competitive scene. Sometimes the fights are not really worth it, especially if they end up costing you after you have already lost all your teammates. Team 11, the Gamers United coming in. We have one of the players from TR is still knocked there, right where they are. And we have a knock. Beautiful. Ace is down. They get their thrust there. Let's see what is happening here right now. TerrorSix coming in closer. King Tartar. King Tartar is a very damaged vehicle, by the way. I don't know why he's moved around with that vehicle, but that might be his downfall in the team. With the vehicle being that damaged, it might not really work out as planned. But let's go. Terra King, Tartar is down. Jaras needs to get closer to their teammate here. There is more strength in numbers compared to when you decide to play as solos, because it might bring a lot happening for your team, especially if you're outnumbered by the enemy teams. We still have the gamers around just close to where we have the TerrorSix team, and lo and behold, Team 17 joins the party. FakeWasTaken decides to join this party. Beautiful spray from Savage. Nice one. And we have the players getting closer. Of course, we have a push there. Fake Bandit goes directly for that push, and he's in the building. Let's just see what his plan is. Beautiful fast knock. Oh, I tried to watch him, but then he was thirsted before I could even see what happened. But the S4K was out. Seems like SRG has also the shotgun players here, or rather players with the shotgun culture. But Guff gets one of their teammates knocked. That means the UENVY team is around. Guff gets another teammate. Oh, sorry, I'm saying Guff, but that just makes sense. Like when I'm saying it, it does make sense when I say it that way. But they seem to be losing some of their players. You can see them getting knocked. Let's just go where they are right now. That means only one person remains. That is Sphinx. He's getting the revive. Let's see where the team is and how they're getting the damage here on the players from Team 11, because the number of knocks they have registered there are quite a number, and we can see them here. Team 20 have been able to get some couple of knocks on Gaff, and just right behind them we have another team closing in. That is a Team 16 Bat. All right, Team 16 Bat Squad. Interesting name. We saw them fighting earlier there and they won their fight. Rev losing some teammates, so let's just go where we have Rev real quick before we miss a beautiful fight, because their teammate there has already been knocked and thirsted. We have a couple of knocks around them. Team 6 players are just around, and for Rev, they need to figure out how they're going to go towards the zone. The zone is shifting. A lot is about to happen there in a few seconds, but Team 6, one of their players is waiting just right outside the zone. By the time they move to the zone, they'll be spotted, and we might have a fight happening there sooner or later. FakeWasTaken player has been knocked. That is respect. Leaving just Savage remaining from his team. I'm not sure if he can get the revive fast enough, because we have teams getting closer here. We have a lot of teams, a third party in the fight here, but Savage has decided to go for that revive regardless of the situation. And we have a spray on L8, I believe that's the name, and we have a nade getting cooked. Do we have a Kobe Savage? Let's get it. Both players throw their nades. Who has their... Oh, Savage with the Kobe. Let's go. Look at Savage doing a whole wipe as a solo. That was too fast. I barely said the name push, and the fight was done. TerrorSix Wakanda have been wiped out by FakeWasTaken player Savage. How beautiful was that wipe? The DBS is out to play, and of course, if the DBS is out, we know what is going to happen. But we can see a nade there. Kobe on the Bat squad, one of their players is down. That is Smokey, and for Bat, they have all been wiped out with that nade from 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. 7 teams are now remaining. We can see how the zone has become smaller. We are in stage 4 of the zone, headed to stage 5. So definitely we are going to see a fight that is intense, because people are going to third party. People are closer to each other. Already one of the players from 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 is down. That is Lord. We can see a Team 20 are trying to get closer. We left the players from Gulf right above them. They're over the hill, but seems like they're still looking at them, trying to see if they can spot them, but they cannot. That means they have changed their location and are avoiding this fight as much as possible. But that we have to talk about that wipe from FakeWasTaken player Savage. That was too good to be true. I mean, that was too good there from our FakeWasTaken player Savage. That is what we call a beautiful squad wipe. Zero stress, effortlessly wiped out the team from TerrorSix, and we have to give it that. That is too good to be true. Let's go. So let's just see here. We have the UENVY players having their players getting knocked. 𝗬𝗧𝗧 is down. Flank is trying to see what he can do for his team, and we still have a couple of teams around them. Team 11 is there. We have seen them. We have also seen the 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 team is also around. Pain Africa finally engaging in a fight. We were not seeing them engaging, I believe, because the zone has shifted and they were not close to that fight at all. But let's see. Oh, Savage is at it again. He gets a knock on the 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 team. Still trying to put up a fight here. He's the solo player remaining from FakeWasTaken. Pain Africa seem to have lost their opponent. Yo. Oh, I thought he was going to get that knock. That spray from Savage is too good, and we saw the amount of damage he got there. Pain Africa have been wiped out. The players from Team 20 passing by, and FakeWasTaken's POV is really good. He can spot the players from every single corner. That is Esports. He can spot the UENVY team here, but he cannot get a knock yet. See now how many players are around him. But let's go. Nades get cooked. Savage seems to be on a roll here a lot, but it is not really going for him right now. A lot is happening, and he's not yet to get any knock for his team. We have Team 11 here, Sphinx player, as the one also remaining from his team. He's a solo, and a lot is happening, to be honest. Let's have a look at the UENVY team. UENVY, where are you? Here they are. One of their players, 𝗬𝗧𝗧𝗦 is down, and the UENVY fans are the ones playing. Beautiful spray from Envy, trying to get some cover, but the players from Team 6 have been able to get a thrust on their knocked teammate. Nade is getting cooked. We need another Kobe. We saw Savage doing it. We need to see more. The damage has been registered there on the players from Team 6. They're trying to push him. He's surrounded. The pressure is too much. He cannot do anything. He was trying to change his location. And just like that, UENVY have been wiped out in the last fight they had there between Team 6. But we have now the zone is shifting, headed to stage 5. A lot of teams are trying to make it to the zone. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 is in zone. The players from Team 6 are getting closer. FakeWasTaken player Savage still getting some kills, are getting to him. They're coming closer to him. Sen gets his knock here. But let's see how this happens. Nade is getting hit by Lord. Do we have a Kobe? No, we do not. But for the team players from Team 6, XENOCIDE is the only one remaining, trying to cook up a nade. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 player getting some damage there from his exposed. Oh, he was trying to damage him. He can see his maybe feet or shoes. Oh, Team 13 player that is Zone 7 Esports has third-partied that fight. And unfortunately for Solo Esports, they have been able to miss a win on this game, unfortunately for them, because team player from just the I cannot say the Z7, sorry, it sounds so heavy. Zone 7. Z7 is whoa, heavy on the tongue. Fake Savage, they're receiving some damage. You have just 4 teams remaining. You can see the player from Gaff just holding there beneath the bridge. We have Team 13, still a full team, or rather they're enjoying the fight here. We have Team 7 players trying to get closer. FakeWasTaken player Savage, unfortunately for him being a solo, he was pushed and the guy has been taken back to lobby. Let's just look at Zone 7 here. Have been a trio. They have Team 7 right in front of them. One of their players, Lily, is down. A lot is happening here. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 player gets knocked, but then, oh, I almost said Sphinx is having a good time, but the zone is shifting. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 might not make it because of how damaging the zone is, and it is shifting. They have to swim to the zone. Oh, Hats made it to the zone. What about the rest? What about 𝗦𝗏𝗧𝗦? Let's look at 𝗦𝗏𝗧𝗦, because it seems to be okay. 𝗦𝗏𝗧𝗦 did make it to the zone. He actually made it to the other side of the zone. He is safe for now, but he'll be forced to engage in a fight sooner or later. But let's go. He'll definitely be forced to engage in this fight sooner or later without him wanting to. Nades are getting cooked. Do you have a Kobe? No, we do not, but the nades are still flying in. The damage is being registered on Zone 7 players, but let's just see how this is going to work out. So Zone 7 has players here getting knocked, and we have the 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 team really putting on the pressure here. Honestly, I thought they were the ones who are going to go back to lobby with how the zone was not their friend here. They were at a disadvantage, but now they seem to be having the upper hand, and they're getting their knocks here on the players of Team 13. We have one person remaining. The push is happening. Will this solo be able to do another savage type of play? Well, let's go. Okay. He's getting the revive there on his teammate. We have the players from 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 getting closer. Also for them, they had one player down. They're trying to get the revive. The zone is closing in. The damage is there, of course, from the zone. I don't think they... Oh, he made it to heal. What is happening? How lucky are these two teams? But one of the players from 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 has been taken back to lobby, unfortunately. And 𝗦𝗏𝗧𝗦 here is outside the zone. And the zone is not his friend. He's trying to get some damage here on the players from Team 13. He makes it to zone on time, luckily for him. But then Zone 7 has two players, remaining. That means they have advantage in numbers, but not... oh... I almost said, but we're not sure. Things do change in a competitive scene. Oh, solos sometimes do get their wipes, but it seems like not this time. But we have in game 1 the winners as Zone 7 Esports. They have gotten themselves 9 eliminations. Congratulations to you guys. Second game, we have 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 here. They have 11 eliminations. How nice is that? Third, we have Gaff with 4. 4, we have FakeWasTaken 4. 5, we have Zen with 7. That is Solo Esports. 6, we have UENVY 2. 7, Pain Africa 4. 8, Bat with 4. 9, Revenants 1. 10, Tempa 0. 11, TerrorSix 4. 12, ST 5. 13, 03. Oh, I thought it was D. 03114, NR015, Uniq 116, Tribe 1. Going a lot for tonight's first game, Erangel. We have Troquino with 6 defeats, best companion as Sphinx with 3 rescues, and the finisher with the final elimination as Vitino. Good stuff to you, Zone 7 for that win. We have just finished game 1 and we have another game starting in a few minutes. That is game 2. I'll be seeing you guys in a few. BRB.
You just rather watch me fall from 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. Can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. I know you wanna see me fall from 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. Go!
Alright, we are officially back for game 2, that is Miramar. And for those already here, or those who are not here and they just joined us, my name is 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 and I am your caster for the finals day 2, and we are in Miramar. First of all, before you can continue, if you're watching the live stream, please go ahead and like this live stream and share it to every single PUBG Mobile community that you're in, because why not? We need people to come watch this game and see the SRG games, the season 3 as they continue. I mean, maybe you can find a fan, you know, someone who will vouch for you for the rest of your PUBG Mobile career just by sending this link and liking this video and subscribing to the YouTube channel. But let's just have a look at the flight path. We can see it coming from 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 all the way to 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. Sorry, I had to laugh for myself there, because what? Laugh at myself, sorry. Because what just happened there? I thought I could say the name, but I couldn't. But let's go. We are in game 2, Miramar. We saw the previous game. It was actually a quite interesting game. We thought that 𝗦𝗟 was going to win the game. They had everything on their favor. They had the zone. It was shifting. They could easily move without getting spotted. They had the numbers from S7 were less. They had their players knocked and they didn't get the revive. They shifted to the next zone and they were able to get the winner. Africa player, what is that reflex? He gets 2 knocks, 2 concurrent knocks, 2 of them. He gets a shotgun knock, reflexes, looks at the player coming from the back, that is crazy, gets that knock also, and is able to change his location without the players from team 8 getting to get a knock on him. So that's quite impressive there from Pan Africa player. I've seen these guys before. I've seen how good they can play, but we can see the damage, but good cover there from Tushi. Lord. I need to drink some water at this point. But let's go. We have to move. Team 8, they have lost 2 players already. That is 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, crazy. Huni is down, and now we have Leopard as the only one remaining from his team. We cannot see any nade, any mollies in the backpack. He is basically cooked. He has nothing to give him that you know, push to maybe try and do a clutch, because a grenade could have done the best for him, but he does not. He spotted Pony as he was crossing the road, but unfortunately he did not get a single spray there on him, probably as a strategy for avoiding Tushi. What? Gets him out there. Tries to get a task and he does get a task. Takes on Pan Africa player Pony, but then we had a good cover from Uniq, and the guy has been taken back slowly. I mean, Pony, Tushi, Uniq, Ferrari is the only one that I can easily say without getting confused. They should probably change that name. But let's just have a look at everyone else and see where they've landed. You can see Gaff there, and next to the players from 03 Brothers. We have UENVY. They have a team also next to them. That is, I believe, the solo esports team. We have Temper next to TerrorSix Wakanda. We have the players from NR. Also, it's almost the same place where we have the players from Gaff, but we have a Kobe there. That means a knock is about to transfer here, and a push, of course, with how people are getting the knocks here. Team 10, the 03 Brothers, one of the players is spotted. Cheeto has every chance of getting a knock here, but unfortunately that 2-scope on the UMP did not work. Any one of the team, that is quite unfortunate for him. But we can see Team 10, Saint is already thirsted, has been knocked and thirsted by the players from Team 11. Gaff has also one of their players is down. That means it's almost an even type of fight, since they cannot get the revive on their knocked teammate. We can see Ace trying to get some flank here happening on the team Revenants, taking on the 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 Esports team. We'll go there in a few. Just to see what is happening before any fight happens here between the 03 Brothers. We have 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 Esports. They do not have meds. They do not have loot. They have Revenants right in front of them. They are low. They are damaged. There we go. Aspect getting his knocked. Lost Boy is down just right next to them. But what the players from Revenant don't know is that 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 don't have any loot that can help them in this fight. Rev 21 going for that push. He goes immediately there. The player that Zekor is really low. We have our second knock. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 Esports has 2 of their players down. Hacks remaining, and trucks now. They have to find a way of doing a clutch probably for their team. But let's go. Push is happening here. Beautiful damage from Matrox. Revenants are really trying to have a push here, and the players from Mao are really disadvantaged. They lack loot. Atrox is down. That leaves one player solo. That is Lord. Unfortunately, I tapped twice, and it's shifting all the way to us. They're all low. Even Revenants, they're low. Who is hey? The daggers are to play, and Mao Esports just took out Revenants with a dagger or a sword, a knife. Depends on how you see it, but in PUBG it's a machete, and the guys here from Mao get to fight another day. And unfortunately, already there's a team, a third part in this, and it is a team 19 that is Temper. For Mao, they're really low, and they're going to be at a disadvantage with how this is going. Mao does not have loot, they do not have meds, they're low on HP, they're low on loot. Probably will be a hard fight here to survive, but Lord saved them the first time. Will he save them again? That's good damage, but unfortunately Lord is low on HP, and that is it for Mao. But Revenants, that is let's have a meeting after this. I love when I'm sure that this is a point of humor. You know, you can go sit after this game and actually talk about it and laugh about it, because everyone there was pressured. The loot was scarce, the meds, the ammo were lacking. The thing that they had, the guns they had, reloading took some time. A machete, you do not have to reload it. You can just chase someone like a madman and get them, you know, because that is exactly what Lord has done, and he has been able to get the win there from that fight, even though they have been taken back slowly by Temper. But that was really good coming from them. So let's just shift here our view and check on another team that is a UENVY. Pardon me on this, please. MS, I guess. I'm not sure, but it will stabilize. But let's go. So UENVY team 20 is next at team 6, that is Solo Esports. Again, I don't know how Solo ended up being sent, but it's okay. We have zone 7 taking a fight here. Let's just go where they are. Z7 and 7 in the same line is like a very heavy tongue twister on me. I don't know why, but they can see a team right in front of them, that is team 14. Tribe is down. We have a push there. The players are getting closer. The damage on the players from team 14 is really high, but Z7 is really putting up a fight there. Lily trying to get a push. Let's go. Beautiful spray there. Tribe is knocked down. You can see another spray there from Lily. We do not have a knock, but he does get some damage to the vehicle as the player from Tribe tries to change his location. Pain Africa engaging in a fight. Uni and Pony as the only ones remaining. Uni has been knocked and dusted. Same to Pony, and that means Pain Africa have been taken back slowly by Uniq. GG's. So now we have just 11 teams remaining. We're yet to see what is going to happen here, which team is going to get the winner chicken dinner. Winners from the previous game, that is a Z7, are still around. They have not been taken back to lobby yet, so probably we're going to see them trying to get another winner chicken dinner. We're yet to see that, but let's go and maybe let's give it time. Probably we'll see another fight happening, but we have Uniq just holding here next to San Martin. Probably not going to engage in any fight. Sooner or later, TerrorSix Wakanda also safe for now. They do not have any fight that is going to transpire, but the players from Uniq are close to them, so probably if anyone makes a mistake and goes towards where the team Uniq is, we might have a fight there, and maybe some knocks and casts on either of the teams, either Uniq or even the players from TerrorSix. But let's wait and see. FakeWasTaken, star player from our first game, that was Erangel. We saw him get a clutch for his team, getting them 4 eliminations. Even when he was third party in the fight there, it really was interesting to see what they were doing there and how it transpired. But we have to give it to Savage. That was really a really good play coming from him. We have now Bat squad. Let's check on Bat. They are the bats. We went to the airdrop. But come to me. There we are. We have a bot here. They have another team right next to them, and they not that close, but if the players from Z7 decides to go to a graveyard, we might see a fight happening there. For UNV and Solo Esports, that is the only place we can see two teams at the same place, but for everyone else, they're spread out across the map. So no fight will be happening sooner or later. We have a 0-3 brothers. Solo Esports has already lost one of their players. That means they have finally gotten a push here. The UNV team has gone for that push. They've gotten their knocks. Let's see if this is going to work out for them. UNV trying to get the push here on the Solo Esports players. Let's go. Shotgun. Oh, I thought it was going to take a shotgun. We need shorties. People need shorties. Not like shorties, like shotguns. That's what I mean. So UNV, they have been able to take one of the players from Solo Esports back to lobby. That is Nasty Boy. 3 players remain. That is Malone, Zeno, and Finish. They're the only ones remaining from their team. And for UNV, they have a full team still intact and are planning to get a push here. One of the players from Solo, that is Finish, is getting pushed. We have a nade. We have a beautiful pre-nade giving us a Kobe, a satisfying nade. Oh, we do not get it, but he, of course, is going to get pushed. The nades are here. Let's see. Nades are getting cooked. Nice. The player there from UNV, Didi. Why is Didi in the game? Very sus. But let's see how it's going to work out. UNV players, Didi, he is a low. He has been really damaged there. But also Solo Esports player Finish is also damaged. The players from Solo are quite spread out. You can see Zeno where he is. I don't know why they're not getting closer to their teammates. He's receiving a lot of pressure from the players from UNV. But we can also see some damage there on flank. And Kuza, when they're on top of the building. But Didi tries to get closer. Mollies are flying in. Zeno seems to have been spotted here by Didi, and he's definitely going for that push. But let's see how it's going to work. A beautiful knock here from the end there. Malone with a cover. He definitely gets past here. Malone was not playing when he said, I'm going to take you back to the lobby. And flank here, spotting him. Do we have a Kobe? We need nades flying here. Nades. Beautiful earphones. You can tell he can go. He can hear the movement. Yo, what is that spray flank? And just like that, we have another knock on the solo players. I believe Finish was around, right? Yes, Finish is still around right beneath where we have the players from UNV. Let's look at him as FakeWasTaken taking up the 0-3 brothers. We'll head on there real quick. We need to see if we're going to have a beautiful solo versus squad fight here. Nice. The damage there on flank. Finish is ready to finish these guys. Fatality. Let's go. He's going for that push. I thought it was going to do that beautiful, DBS pre-fire where you have the player getting this one beautiful DBS headshot. That is very dangerous. Didn't really get knocked. And the damage there on flank. Finish really needs to push flank at this point because the damage there is really, really high. He is low. He's retreating. That should tell you something, Finish. You have damaged him a lot. But then Finish seems to have been summoned by his players and they're asking him to go for that revive. A risky move, to be honest, because he gave the players from UNV his back, and that might have disadvantaged him if they had spotted him while he was changing his location. But he's lucky because it's only flank. He's the only one remaining from their team here. FakeWasTaken. FakeWasTaken back to lobby. Hey, yo. But let's just move around. We have Temper here. The zone is shifting. We are in stage 3, headed to stage 4. It's about to become damaging. For a couple of times I've been streaming these competitive games, Miramar has become one of my favorite games to watch because of how fast people encounter each other and how fast people engage in fights. They don't waste their time. If you get a knock in Miramar, the next thing you see is a team pushing you with a dusty vehicle, taking you back to lobby with a lot of anger. And that is what I love about Miramar. The violence that it brings out in the gamers is just something that you want to see, because they never back out. They go for that push and they take you back to lobby as soon as they get a hold of you. Pardon me on that. So the zone has finally shifted. We have 10 teams. We are in stage 4, okay? The zone is becoming smaller. The damage will increase. People will be exposed to open field fights. In Miramar, the land itself is so big. The buildings are there. Yes, they are. But if you're not secured safely in a building, then my friend, that is what you will be taken back to that you want it to happen. It's Miramar and you have to enjoy it. No. But let's go. We have our team 19 here right in front of them. There's a team that is a team 10. That is the 03 brothers right in front of them. And of course, we're going to see whether they are planning to get a push or not. They are getting damaged by the zone. I don't know why they're choosing to stay outside the zone. It is shifting. Yes, sorry. Why is Naya stuck in my mind? Miramar is really big. And people tend to not understand the intensity of its zone. But let's just go back to where we have Solo Esports, a team. They had a UENVY player right next to him. He seems to be retreating, but then they have to be careful because he has not gone anywhere, okay? He is waiting for someone to make a mistake, and then when you do, he'll be ready to take you back to lobby. So you have to be very, very careful when it comes to a solo who actually has nothing to lose, and their teammates are telling him, do not go anywhere until you get to revenge this fight that we just had here against the solo team. Z7 taking on Uniq. Uniq, where are you? They're here. So we have seen Z7 getting a knock on the Uniq player, that is 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. I'm trying to see how I'll be able to switch this. I was not supposed to use this device to stream. I'm going to switch it in the next game. Awesome. So, I called it. Flank just got a knock there on a solo player. That means the guy went directly in front of him and exposed himself. And because UENVY is a solo, you'll probably get thirsted, or he'll wait patiently again for one of you to make a mistake. But Z7 here has already one of their players getting knocked by the players from Uniq. We have 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. He is down. I'm hoping that's how we say the name. And you can see Uniq, Madman. He's probably playing like a madman. You can see he's moving around with a smoky vehicle, and he spots a player there. He spots the names. What they're saying, trying to call themselves like Vitinho, Ronaldinho, Messinho, those names. I'm guessing that's what was happening here. But they definitely went for that push, taking the same vehicle the player was using there from Z7. Uniq has 2 players down, 1 person remains, that is 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, and we have a push there. Beautiful knock. The players from Bata here to put some pressure here on the Uniq team. We have a push. The shotgun was about to be in play, but then we had a beautiful pre-fire from the Bat squad, taking the players from Uniq back to lobby. 7 teams now remaining. Zone is about to close in again, and ZT is still losing teammates. They're getting naded here. The Tinos are in a fight, putting up a lot of pressure here on the Bat squad. Since the what just happened? He just naded himself, giving the players from Bat squad an advantage in this fight, leaving one of their players standing, that is Lily. He's receiving a lot of damage from a Bat squad player, 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. He just used some bat skills here, going to the roof, and took the players from Z7 all the way back to lobby. How interesting is that? Looking at team 5 here, waiting for the players from team 16, but to make it to the zone. It is about to shift. You can see the players from Pride just outside the zone, probably trying to make it to the zone before it shifts again, and then they can engage in a fight. But let's go. Let's wait and see how this happens. The 03 brothers have been really silent throughout the Miramar game. They have not really engaged that much, but let's get it. Probably will be engaging sooner or later. but the zone is shifting. In the next 17-16 seconds, they'll be forced to go towards every other team that is already in zone and choose a fight that they're willing to take up if they want to happen right now or not. But squad losing players, you can see some of them have been like impacted, losing just 2 players, another knock there. Smoke is down. Equinox, being the only one remaining from his team, has to do some sort of clutch here for his team, but unfortunately, but are losing this fight at this point. They have all been taken back to lobby by the TerrorSix Wakanda. Dangerous name. They are TerrorSix. So for now there are 4. I'm guessing there are 2 more players there from their team. So TerrorSix Wakanda. They have been able to take out the players from BAT. This time they did not use their BAT skills to survive this fight. And now 5 teams remaining. You can see the tribe players, the solo tops, just moving around the edges. They are not exposing themselves. Team 15, that is 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. NR is just minding his business, holding the compound. It is in zone. He's not planning on exposing himself, and that's exactly what we want to see. Taking your time, picking your fights, because some fights are not really that important at this point. But let's get it. So team 15 waiting patiently. Zone is about to shift in the next 5 seconds. Players like 03, players like Temper, players like Tribe, especially Tribe. He's a solo. He's far out in the zone. He should get closer to the zone, to the other players, and see what happens. If you're already here at this part of the live stream, make sure you've liked the live as you continue watching it. That's the best way to show your support for this live stream, because there are many ways, but for now, liking and sharing will be the best option for the SRG YouTube channel. We have a push here, Triceps gonna knock. Just the damage here. I predicted the knock even before it happened, but he seems to have taken out the last team players from TerrorSix Wakanda. 03 brothers being sandwiched between team 15 and team 19 might not be a beautiful sight for them to behold, but they don't have a choice at this point. They should probably find a way either to take on the Temper team, either to take on a Tribe top, being a solo from the team Tribe, or the players from team 15. He can choose whichever way to go with this fight, but let's give him that. Probably he has his own plan on that, and we are not going to maybe force gameplay on them, but let's go. NR, they're just waiting patiently. They are not going to push. You can clearly tell they're waiting on the players from team 10. Mollies are getting thrown here. 03 P-Chase is down. Seems like Temper is finally engaging in this fight, because the players from 03 are basically a sandwich, and you can see the player up in Temper Light and his teammate coming in for the push. 03 player getting pushed directly by Light and his teammates. The pressure here, you can tell he's not even changing. He's not shifting, he's not moving a muscle, and he just took the vehicle and decided to change his position, going towards his teammate. Might not be the best plan. See how much damage the vehicles have here, how much spray they're getting from the team 19 player, that is Temper. They have changed their location, and they're not aware of that, or rather Sol is not aware of that. But we have Peaches taking Temper Light back to lobby. That means the Temper team is the team that was actually hit by surprise as they were trying to get a push here on the 03 players, and when they were trying to make it to the zone, it did not go as planned, and they have been taken back to lobby. Just looking at the team here, team 15 and R is still a trio, a good trio. They have not lost players, 1 player, sorry, and then you have Peaches here and his teammates, that is the 03 brothers, are still around. But we have our solo here, man of the match. He is not going to expose himself no matter what you say to him. He is ready to take on these teams after they finish fighting each other. But he is ready to take the winner chicken dinner, waiting patiently. He spotted Peaches. He gets a spray there, beautiful spray. Of course, he's going for that push. He has to be careful, because this is the same place the players from Temper were spotted by team 15. You can hear the sprays here. 03 still getting pushed here by the player from Tribe. Beautiful damage here. He does not see the other player from 03. Still goes in for that push, and unfortunately, team 15 joins that fight, and they take him back to lobby. But Tribe there had the reflexes. He had a good amount of game sense, and he used it, but unfortunately it did not work out for him, and he has been taken back to lobby. We have there 𝗦𝗟𝗢, I'm just going to say his last name, gets good nades, nice damage there on the team 15 player NR. Nice. Okay, we have a push there finally. NR is getting closer. You can see them come now, jumping up and down. Let's see if they can spot them. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧 is down. The other player from NR is also low. He's going to that push. Going there towards CJ. He's gonna wear this guy here. Nice cover from his teammate. He is down. We have one player remaining from team 10. And just like that, 0-3 brothers, they have taken up the win for game 2. That is Miramar. Beautiful winner Chicken Dina. Unfortunately for his teammate, he was spotted and knocked, almost thirsted. They really did focus on that thirst, and just like that, NR lost that win. They had the best location in that place, but it did not work out for them. So GG's NR. Better luck next time, because you have 2 more games to catch up. But congratulations to you, 0-3, for the winner Chicken Dina. They had a total of 12 eliminations. Second, we have NR with 2, third Tribe with 3, 4 Temper with 6, 5 TR3, 6 But 7 we have Z7 3, 8 we have Uniq there with 3, 9 UENVY 4, 10 Solo 3, 11 FakeWasTaken 0, 12 Pain Africa 4, 13 Guff 1, 14 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 4, 15 Rev 1, and then 16 we have ST with 1. Going a lot with 5 defeats, we have 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, best companion from 0-3, sorry, best companion with 5 rescues, we have 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, and then a finisher with the final elimination, we have 0-3 brother 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧 again. So GG's to you, 0-3 brothers, for that win on game 2 Miramar. We have 2 more games to go, and I'll be seeing you guys in a few. Of course, do not go anywhere. Make sure you come back to the live. You have liked the live stream, share it to your PUBG mobile communities, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel for Star Rush Galaxy. I'll see you guys in a few. BRB.
I'm going just rather watch me fall from a 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. Can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Got it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it starve. Now you wanna see me fall from a 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You just rather watch me fall from a golden mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. And now you wanna see me fall from a golden mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all.
Alright, welcome back guys. This is game 3 out of 4 for the SRG League Season 3 Finals Day 2. We have watched through game 1 in Erangel, game 2 in Miramar, and now we are in game 3. That is Sanhok. We have seen S7. They took up game 1 quite well, to be honest, and we have to keep on acknowledging the win there that they got from game 1. And then for game 2 we have the 03 brothers. They also took up a good win in the game. The fight was quite interesting to see, and they got their winner chicken dinner there on game 2. And now that we're in game 3, Sanhok, we're yet to see which team is going to take up the winner chicken dinner for this game. But let's get to it. We are watching the TerrorSix Wakanda here, just moving around here. We are in a boot camp. We have a team 9, that is a Uniq. They're holding it here. They do not have anyone with them there, but the players from Tribe, excuse me, the players from Tribe are definitely getting closer here, and we might see something happening there sooner or later. We have FakeWasTaken, we have Bandit, Savage, and Respect around, and just next to them they have two teams, that is Gaff and 03. So we're probably going to see a fight happening between FakeWasTaken, 03, Gaff, and Temper is not that far, to be honest. If they just get a little bit closer, we might see a fight also happening between their team and every other single team that is around them. But let's just have a better view of where everyone else is as of right now, and we can see the FakeWasTaken players going for that push there on Nexus, and we have a nade getting cooked. Beautiful nade. We have a knock on Bandit. Nice Kobe there on Nexus. And he is definitely going to figure out how he's going to get maybe a second push, but then Fake Savage is working overtime there, getting a knock on his teammates, and he's down. Beautiful nade there from Respect, leaving just 2 players remaining. That is Pitches and the Saint, who's getting closer here to his teammate Peaches, just to make sure they stick together so that they can survive more. But we have Peaches here getting some knocks here on the players from team 11. You can see one person is already down, that is Chiro, and 03 Peaches gets knocked there by Sphinx. Means like the fight is starting, the party is getting more interesting here, and we're here to see what is going to happen. 03 has 1 player down, that is Peaches. Saints definitely needs to get the revive, because as of now they're outnumbered. They have already lost 2 of their players. They are now just 2 players remaining from their team. And then you have team 11 there with Sphinx and Ace as the ones remaining closer to their teammates. 4 people, like, I think this is who's this flanking this hard? Knees was taking a wide flank, but it seems like he has decided to retreat and get closer to his teammates. FakeWasTaken is also around, but they have not decided whether they're going to go for that push or not. They have basically avoided that push at all costs after they have taken out 2 players from the 03 team. But let's see what their plan is in this game as it progresses. The Temper team seems to be retreating, but you can see Legend getting closer, waiting for someone to make a mistake, waiting for someone to be open field, and then maybe he can get himself a beautiful knock and a thirst without even hesitating, because this is the finals, day 2, and in a finale we all know what transpires there. You need to get your win to at least gather some points to lead. And I did actually see the rankings as of now, and where the players are as of the previous games in the final. That is a day 1. So let me check on you. Let me just check. Oh, Gaff Ace is down. Okay, just 1 second before you can check on that. But Peaches is also down, and we're about to see a push happening here. Fake Savage gets knocked. That means the Tribe is also joining this party, making it hard for Fake to engage in this fight. You can see where they are, just on the left there. We have Uniq taking on Tribe. What is happening? How many teams are joining this party? People are getting knocked, people are getting thirsted. A lot of third-party fights transpiring. Seems like Temper have decided to avoid this fight at all costs. But you can see 03, you can see GF, you can see Fake, and you can see Uniq there taking on the players from Team 14. That is a Tribe. Tribe also, on the other hand, has been able to get a knock on the players from Uniq. So basically it is a back-to-back type of fight. Uniq frags there, gets a knock again on the players from Tribe. Tries to get a fast here, and he does succeed getting Iconic all the way back to lobby for Tribe. They're losing their teammates. They're exposing themselves to fights, and they seem to be having been the harder part of this game. We have Hader, one person remaining from Tribe, and then we have Team 8 closing in, that is ST. We have teams joining in. Everyone wants to fight there. Fake gets a knock on Guff. Sphinx is down. FakeWasTaken seems to be wanting to join this fight. They're getting their knocks here. Probably we'll see a push sooner or later. But let's see how this plays out for everyone, because this has just become a hotspot for every single team that lands here. Because how did Uniq get here? How did the players from Tribe get here? FakeWasTaken landed here, Guff landed here, 0-3 landed here. So of course these teams are bound to have a fight, but then everyone else was far away, but then they're getting closer. The zone is shifting. TerrorSix Wakanda are outside the zone, they need to get closer. Revenants are also outside the zone, they need to get closer. Z7 for the sake, the same thing, they need to get closer. We have Batch there. And Tribe taking on Uniq again. Tribe is a solo, and he's definitely trying to get some payback on his teammates. He has already gotten a knockdown, and of course he gets the thrust there on Thugger. And teammate players are getting closer. You can see one of them here is ST. Cooney is closer to player from Tribe, and might just hit him with a surprise here if he's not careful, and take him back slowly. But FakeSavage there putting up a good fight, gets a knock again on Guff. The fight there might take a while because no one wants to push. The gap in between these two players and right in front of them is basically a river that they need to cross to make it to the other side. So it's making it hard for them to get this push happening. But probably they have a strategy and might apply it sooner or later. 0-3, they're receiving some damage. ST finally joining in this fight, getting some players from Uniq. You can see where they are. Seems like the ST team did flank, and now that they're coming from the back, they're getting some damage on the players from Uniq. At least one person is already knocked. Well, let's see how this plays out. Bat Squad is also taking up a fight. Temper came back to where we had the players. So basically everyone is here. You can see how many teams are joining this, but losing players. Uniq losing players. They have basically been eliminated from this fight. We have seen players from UENVY getting into fights. I'm just going to go where we have a different type of fight for now, just for 1 second, but it is not changing because Temper is also here. At least 5 teams are here right now. You can see UENVY right behind us. That means that is where the fight is transpiring. Temper team is closer, and they have been taken by the players from the UENVY. What is not happening, guys? I am trying to move from one fight to the other, but then this is Sanhok. It is a small map, and fights do happen concurrently, but this one I've not seen. Literally almost all teams have landed at the same place. But as of the finals day 1, we saw Bat Squad are the ones leading, and then Esports is right behind them. The margin was just 2 points. With how the games have been played, we have seen Mao in game 1 gets in position 2. That means they already jumped a couple of points ahead of Bat Squad, but we're not sure yet. But we'll see if that's the case when the results for tonight are released. But other than that, we can see a good amount of margin here between the players from position 2 to 3. The margin is around 20 points there from zone 7 to Esports. It's a really big margin. But then Team Uniq and every other team that is following after that, the damage is around 5-4, not really a big margin, so they can easily catch up. Let's go. But let's get it. So we have just the UENVY team just right here. We're yet to see what is going to happen here, but probably the teams are not going to change their locations or trying to get a better place to be at. FakeSavage there gets knocked. You can see Uniq Madman there has been taken back to lobby. So basically the fights are happening back to back. Teams are losing players here. They're losing because of how people are third party in this fight. But let's just give it time. Probably we'll see something happening here. Savage has been revived finally. But for FakeWasTaken, they're really having a hard time trying to push here. The players from Team 11 and also from Team 10. Excuse me. They're really close to each other. The zone is shifting. It is literally forcing every single team to come to Painan. That means Painan will be one hell of a place to be holding. But for the teams that are already there, they're safe because they don't need to go outside to maybe flank and make it to the zone. They're basically at the place that they need to be. Let's just go where we have the bat squad, because right next to them they have been surrounded by a team that is a zone 7 that is right in front of them. Let's see. So zone 7 did get 1 winner at Chicken Dinner. Bat squad did get position 2. Not position 2 before, but bat squad have been trying to survive, but it has not been working out for them. Probably tonight is just not their night, but we can see TerrorSix Wakanda moving around with the vehicles, trying to flank and maybe get a secure place in the zone, because they're outside the zone as of now. We have Solo Esports also changing their location, trying to make it to the zone, but they should be careful because the players from Revenants are right in front of them. Even the players from Gulf, these teams are really close to each other because the zone is coming to Painan, and every other team has already made it to Painan. So for players like for teams like TerrorSix Wakanda, Esports, Zone 7, but team, they need to make it to zone sooner or later, otherwise they'll be encountering people that have already secured places in the zone and they're not planning to leave anytime soon. Zone is shifting, but squad is outside the zone. The damage is about to be really high. If they do not have enough meds, they might not make it to the next zone. Players from zone 7 might decide that they want to camp out and probably wait on the bat team to make it to the zone and then take them back to lobby. So a lot might just happen here between bat and Z7 sooner or later. With the zone that is already shifting, the damage will definitely be there, but FakeWasTaken getting a knock here on Guff News. He's down. FakeWasTaken have to find a way of really getting this push, because they've been having a game of back-to-back knocks, revives, but no one has been able to get a push. So what they're doing is that they're just damaging each other's body armor. Past that, nothing is really changing. Players are not being taken back to lobby. For the teams that are outside the Painan, that is where the fight is actually happening. That is where teams are being taken back to lobby. But in Painan, nothing is happening other than touch me, I touch you kind of game. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, nothing is really changing here for these teams. But let's get it. Revenants getting closer to Painan. It's getting intense. Look at the zone. Let's just zoom in a little bit. It is basically surrounded Painan. FakeWasTaken, Guff, 03. These teams have a lot to do to survive. They basically have people around them, and they're going to find a way of making it work, because if they do not, the same building they're holding, the same building might just be their downfall, probably by third parties. Maybe you're holding somewhere in the building and they can see you from a certain angle. So it's really advantageous and also disadvantageous depending on where you stand in the game. FakeWasTaken here getting pushed. Let's just get the shades here, I don't know why. But we have 2 knocks there. Fake having a player knocked. Mao also having a player knocked. Mao getting closer. Fake respecting the Lord remaining. Lord comes in with a push there, and the players from FakeWasTaken have been taken back by Mao. So the push is finally happening. Teams are getting closer. Gaf has lived to fight another day. No one has pushed them yet. But S7 has been knocked and casted immediately. TerrorSix have definitely going for that push on knees. The guns are out. DBS is out. The potato is serious at this point. They potato to victory. Yeah, they potato to Gav's victory, not their victory. Don't get me wrong. But yo, what just happened there? Yeah. Potatoes, the fries have been made there in that building. We have now Solo Esports joining the same fight. Sporting Sphinx there, immediately getting a knock on him. The players from Gulf have been able to get the revive on their knocked teammate. On their not really knocked, but he was damaged, and then they have been able to heal up. And you can see Malone getting closer. Chiro is down. Knees is really low. The push is finally happening. He's trying to heal up. One grenade might just take him back to lobby, but you can see Solo Esports getting closer. The S12K is in the hand. The FPP is ready to be used. But let's go. Solo Esports getting in here, and we might just have a beautiful wipe from Knees after he just finished the fight there. It was a beautiful fight to see. He did not have any grenades, but the nade might have just been his saving grace. He immediately changes his location, but the Mao team is right in front of him, so a fight might just transpire there sooner or later if he is not careful. Looking at Z7 there, getting some damage on Mao. They seem to have been spotted by Mao. The damage is happening to literally every single team that is here right now. Mao getting a knock on Solo Esports. Look how far Mao is, but they're just enjoying these knocks. They're really getting the knocks here on the players They're also on their end. They have UENVY getting closer. DBS in the hand. Atrox is down. Fast knock there from UENVY. We have a push getting another knock, but the DBS is out to play. We love it when the shotguns are playing. And it is getting cooked. We have a beautiful pre-nade for UENVY. He gets the healing happening, but then his teammate is also cooking up a nade. Look at that Lord here waiting patiently. Beautiful nade from Lord. Gets a knock there on flank. Trying to get a push happening here. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 and the UENVY trying to pick up a fight between each other. The free fires. Lord gets knocked there. The DBS is still in play. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 is not playing with that DBS. That is a second knock there on 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. Leaving just, I think, one. Let me just look here. One player that is 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 has a DBS. Needs to use it well because the players from UENVY are using it quite well. And we have a push happening here. Why is it an S20 there? But let's get it. A push is happening. We might have something here. DBS in play. Both DBS are out to play. Someone will be taken back to lobby. He joins the party. He tries to get to fire from the back, but then you have seen that beautiful reflex from the UENVY player. Because what is that? Sanhok is becoming a heavy map on people. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 is still holding the same place. S12K in the hand. If you push him without thinking, then my friend, you will be taken back to lobby. Revenants taking on a fight against the Z7. Hey, that was beautiful. Honestly, I loved how my eyes were just everywhere in that fight. That was a beautiful fight to see and rewatch every single fight. We have their Z7 getting spotted, knocked and thrusted immediately. Revenants enjoying this because the players from our Z7 are trying to make it to the zone. They have a team right in front of them, that is team 8. A lot of teams are right in front of them. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 is no longer in the zone. Only a few buildings are in the zone. That means the players that are holding 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 need to move closer to where the zone is. You can see team 8, they are Revenants are minding their own business, but they have taken out the knocked player from Z7, taking him back to lobby. And the last player also has been tested by Revenants. 5 teams right now remaining. ST is down. They're trying to cross this river. Excuse me, but they're exposing themselves to Malone. He can easily see them. Malone here as the players from 03 Brothers. DBS again in play. Let's get the push happening. DBS is a beautiful gun, by the way. At this point, in a competitive team, PTS has been knocked, beautiful knock there by Malone. He still tries to get a move to the zone, but then he sees there is a team right in front of him, but they know that Saints is right above them. He is low. He does not have anywhere to go. A nade or a molly might just be the best thing for this situation, and they might just easily take him back to lobby. Of course, if you're already here, do the usual. It is a habit I have. You have to like the live, subscribe, and share the live stream link. And let's continue enjoying the SRG games finale day 2, that is the season 3. Let's get it. So the Esports are trying to make it to the zone, but you have Malone there getting knocked by UENVY. That means UENVY can see them, and we have a third party fight taking place. They might not make it to the zone. Revenants are waiting inside the zone, waiting for people to get closer to them. Not really inside, but they might have some advantage here. Saints has been taken back to lobby by Xeno. Their GG's. Damn it. Revenants team 18. We have 3 teams remaining. We have Esports. Finish has been spotted. Beautiful knock there from Rev21. And now UENVY goes in for that push. And unfortunately, every single team that tried to make it to the zone has stopped them there. And they have been taken back to lobby. How beautiful was that game? Congratulations to you, Revenants, for winning game 3 in Sanhok and getting yourselves 6 eliminations. Congratulations on that. We have coming in second, we have UENVY. They have 11. Third, we have Solo Esports 8. Fourth, we have D03, 2. 5, we have ST4. 6, Z7. 3, 7, Guff. 3, 8, 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. 5, 9, But. 4, 10, TerrorSix Wakanda 0. 11, FakeWasTaken 3. 13, Uniq 2. 12, Uniq 2. 13, Temper 1. 14, NR 1. And then we have 15, Tribe with 2. Going all out with 7 defeats. We have the UENVY player there. We saw that play live with the shotgun. With the reflexes, he got himself 7 defeats. GG's. Best companion with 3 rescues, you have Guff Ace. And the finisher with the final elimination, Rev MLK. Well, that is it for game 3. I have definitely enjoyed that game. We have one more game to go in the SRG Season 3 finale day 2, and then we can call it a night. I'll be seeing you guys in a few. Do not go anywhere. Just enjoy the live. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll be seeing you guys in a few. BRB.
I'm going in. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall. From 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. Into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall. From 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion.
So we are officially in the final game of the night. That is game 4 out of 4, and that is Erangel for the SRG Season 3 Finals Day 2. And it has been quite interesting, to be honest, especially that Sanhok game. The game began in Painan and it ended in Painan. I mean, we did not move. We tried to move to other locations. That did not happen. The game basically decided that it is going to start in Painan and then end in Painan. And just looking at Erangel right now, looking at the flight path coming from 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 all the way to closer to 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 and Gatka, we have teams deciding where they're going to land. And I don't know if we're going to have the same thing happening as Sanhok, where we'll have a team landing at a specific place, and then we can have a fight continuing from there till the end of the game. But let's just wait and see. Hopefully it will be the same way, because that was a really interesting fight. We saw a lot of reflexes, we saw the DBSs in play, we saw people with good earphones using them, and it actually gave them good amounts of kills at the end of the day. But we have to say that is one hell of a game that we just saw in Sanhok. Excuse me. And we have to see what will happen in Erangel. Now, looking at the flight path scene where people have landed, already we have the players from GAF engaging in a fight. They have already gotten their first knock. I believe this is in Mansion, and we have seen a knock happening there between the teammates. They seem to have people closer to them. Let's just go towards where we have the other teammates. Okay, so he retreated. He's no longer engaging in a fight. Let's just go and check on the 03 brothers. They have won a game tonight, but it seems like game 4 might just not be their game, because already they have lost one of their teammates in Lipovka. They came back to Lipovka. We have ST taking Lipovka, the first game in Erangel, and now we are back here. And we do not know if it's going to be the same case again, where we'll have ST dominating Lipovka again, or we're going to have the 03 brothers getting Lipovka on their side this time round. But we have already seen for 03, they have just lost one of their teammates. That means a lot might just happen depending on how 03 decides to take up this fight. You can see how ST is just moving around. We have Mahi holding that same building, and then the 03 player Lay right behind them. If anything happens, he might third party this fight, and we might see someone taken back to lobby. You can see Saints also has done some sort of flag for his team, and if anything also happened here, we might also see something happening there later. But let's just wait and see. Probably it will be something different. But let's go. Queen is down. Peach just gets knocked. So it's a back-to-back type of fight. Crazy is really low. He's trying to heal up, so probably this might actually work in his favor. Healing up right now before the players from 03 get a push happening here. Might just be the best thing happening for them. Mahila has also been knocked. The flank there is finally paying off for the 03 team. But unfortunately, only one guy remains for their team. And for the ST team, they were able to get their revive. And now they can easily get a push happening. But the 03 player is still around, getting a good flank happening here. On the ST team, and that is 03 Zay going for that push. Do you have a push? Revenants seem to be taking out the Temper team. We are yet to go there because of the fact that is happening here. We're about to see it to completion because Zay is going for that push. He's the only one standing for his team. And from ST, we got another team seen that are already and just like that, 03 have been removed from Lipovka. That means the people that own Lipovka is officially the ST team. And now we're just going to go real quick to where we have Revenants. They seem to have taken at least 2 players from Team Respect, and now we can not Respect, Temper, and it's because I've seen Aspect and the name Respect came in my mind. But we can see them trying to get a push here on the Temper team. They do not see the guy, but he's just right behind them. That is a legend. That means they're not using their eyeball in PUBG to look around as their teammates drive, because them looking around might just help them see that the player there was moving around just next to them. But let's get it. This is the last game of the finals. I believe finals has only 3 days, and tomorrow is the last day of the finals. So if you have not gathered up enough points for tonight, you have even tomorrow to still you know, gather up some points for your team. But let's just move around and see what is happening here, because Revenants has one of their teammates already knocked, that is 21, but has been revived. We have a team joining Temper here in 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, and that is FakeWasTaken. Savage is getting close. We saw Savage in game 1 Erangel getting up a wipe, a beautiful wipe for his team, combining a Kobe and a DBS. I'm yet to see if he's going to do the same thing for this game. But let's just wait and see, because has been cooking since the beginning of the game. But let's go. A nade is getting cooked here. Savage is trying to cook up a nade. Temper is right in front of them. Revenants is behind them. Guff encountering ST just after they have finished their fight there on the 03 brothers, and they have already lost one of their players. That is Mahi. Nades are getting cooked here by Savage. Do we have a Kobe Savage tonight? Do we have for the last game a Kobe coming from you or not? Let's wait and see. Legend gets a knock there by Savage. Let's go. He's going for the push. Another nade getting cooked there by Savage. Let's go. The player from Temper is just he tries to pre-fire there with the S12K. A push might transpire 6 gold right in front of him, coming closer, trying to see if he can flank him. But Savage pulls him in the back. Gets good damage on him. He's getting low. Yo, 6 God. He just reflexed on Savage, and as he was low, he was able to get a knock on Savage. That is quite impressive. But luckily for him, the teammate there, Respect, made it on time, and now Savage can engage in a fight more. ST seems to be taking out the players from Guff, but we have Revenants getting closer. Lost Boy and his teammates are already here. 21 in Aspect, trying to make it on time, but a FakeWasTaken have been able to get their revive. Savage is finally up, and now the team can engage in the fight peacefully. Let's go. Aspect are us right in front of them. We will be having something happening here, but he's just right in front of them, so something might just happen here. Ref 20 beautiful damage there, but then he's also receiving some damage from a fake player. And we want to see what Bandit and his teammates are up to. They're trying to get the revive on Aspect. For Revenants, this might just be their chance to get a push. Seen for FakeWasTaken, they only play as a trio. So for Revenants to get a push, Bandit gets pushed there. We have a knock. Second knock on FakeWasTaken, but the first knock is up. But for Bandit, that is it for him. And we have Revenants are getting closer. FakeWasTaken players, Savage is down. Maybe just one guy remaining. That is a Respect. But even before I could watch him, FakeWasTaken has been taken back to lobby. 12 teams remaining. We're just in the second stage of the zone. Teams have already lost this fight as early as the first zone. This is the finals, day 2. A prize pool is on the line. There is room to improve your scores as a team, but you have to be careful with the calls you make. Are the fights worth it? Is it a must to engage in these fights or not? You know, things are like that. But we have solo esports just next to where we have Tribe, and we have Superboy getting knocked, trying to retreat to get the revive there from his teammates. You can see Nasty Boy, he's going to get a push here. He definitely is, and he's finally here and out. Beautiful cover from Tribe. Hida and the players from solo esports are now in. You can see how they're trying to get a push here. Hida is getting a lot of damage. His teammate is also getting knocked here, but we have a push here finally. One guy, what? The DBS, he went right into the DBS, and just like that, Tribe have been taken back slowly by solo esports. We have to give it to Xeno for that DBS. He did a beautiful pre-fire on the Tribe player as he was trying to go inside the shack. That is how you use a DBS, guys. That is exactly how you use your DBS. We have TerrorSix here, King Tar. They're trying to make it to the zone. We're just in stage 2. It is not as damaging, but then fighting outside the zone is really not the best thing to do here. But we're just going to check on the bat squad. I'll take it on NR right now. One of the players from NR has been knocked and casted immediately by the bats squad, and the zone might be coming to school. We don't know, but if it does, as I was saying in game 1, unless you have good earphones, you have good practice on the building, that is the school buildings and the buildings in Yasnaya, Georgetown, military base, the places with these tall buildings, then you can easily enjoy the fight in school. But then if you're not familiar with it, then it might just be those types of fight that you do not enjoy because of how much you cannot hear anything that is happening to you. ST taking on Team Uniq here. We can see Uniq already losing some players. ST losing some players, and actually they at first ST were engaging another team before they came here, and they did survive. But now the Uniq team is getting a push there. Frag Boy, the Fragger, I hope the name stands for the skills, but he's cooking up a nade. Do you have a Kobe? Yes, we do. He gets the players from ST, takes them back to lobby. Frag Boys, the name stood up to his expectation. Beautiful nade there from him. 10 teams remaining. Again, the zone is now finally shifting. We're going to go back to solo esports here because right next to them we have TerrorSix team. XENOCIDE has been spotted by the TerrorSix team. I don't know if they're going to plan on engaging in the fight, but then King Tartar decides to get some damage on XENOCIDE, and the players from TR are definitely scouting out this place, and they have decided to engage in this fight that is right in front of them. The players from solo esports, GAF and UENVY taking each other down. Oh my god, why are all these fights happening concurrently? And we have a L8 is down, getting smoked to be revived. And then they can get up and engage in that fight and maybe finish it early enough just to avoid the zone from damaging them and exposing them to losing this game very early. But I'm going to check on UENVY just real quick because Envy is down, and the players from GAF have only one guy remaining, that is 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. I don't know if he's going to do a 1v4 for us. Are we going to expect some sort of clutch from him? But if we are, I'm hoping we do, because solo clutches are the best thing to watch. We honestly we have to give it to 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. When it came to Sanhok, we saw how he was pushed there, and he was low, okay? But the people that were pushing him did not really put up their expected skill, let me say it that way, because they had all both teams had the DBS. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 had a DBS, they had a DBS, but then 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 was the one who was able to get the win on that fight. He's getting pushed, he's cooking up a raid, but so the players are right beneath him, that is from team 20. He tries to get a Kobe there. Excuse me, and he's getting pushed. Will this work out for him? TerrorSix is still taking on the solo esports players. The players are in. He's pulling up the second look. Oh, I thought we were going to see a wipe there. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 did not disappoint, and I'm happy that I did stay there to just see what he was up to, or maybe we were going to get a clash there sooner or later. But then he did a good job. Nice knock there from Finish, getting and knocks on the TerrorSix team. We have one player also right across them, and I think not taken. Your DBS, well, the zone TerrorSix player is really low, and the solo esports players are having an advantage here because of the zone. But then unluckily, they were not able to finish this fight because TerrorSix had outnumbered them. They had 2 players standing, but for solo, they had just one guy remaining. Zone decided to shift, going open field, because this space that is usually next to Yasnaya, not many buildings are there, so we definitely do get a lot of third-party fights happening there. Even for the first game in Erangel, we saw some third-party fights in the same building. We had the players from Revenants coming there. We had players from which team? Z7 was also there. We saw GAF, they were also there. We saw a couple of teams coming towards that place. Even FakeWasTaken, the third party, they joined there later, and some of their teammates were taken back to lobby but leaving Savage. Like, a lot did happen there, and we're definitely going to almost the same place as the first game. So we'll see how this transpires. Will we be seeing a new team taking up the win, or is Erangel Z7's map, or is it just luck that they had in game 1 in Erangel? Well, let's go. They're still around, so that means something will definitely happen there sooner or later. But let's just wait and see. Let's give it time. Looking at the bad squad. Oh, how did I end up on the drop? Let's look at the bad squad here. holding that building, just waiting patiently for someone to make a mistake, and I will not have something happening there. If you're here in this part of the live stream, just make sure you have liked the live as you watch it. That will be really helpful. And also subscribe if you're yet to the SRGL3 YouTube channel, and share the live stream link. It is never too late to add people to watching the live. But other than that, how you guys feeling watching the live stream? I hope you're enjoying the live stream. I go by the name of Gaming, and I'm definitely enjoying these games because we have teams are taking on fights. You can see another one happening right now. Uniq, they're getting knocked. UENVY getting closer. Frag is down. Another player from UENVY, from Uniq tries to get a push, and just like that, UENVY players flank. And 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 really working up a good team fight here. Back to back, we have seen them getting knocked together, casting people, but then we have Z7 just right in front of them, where we have the players from UENVY, and it seems like he was just scouting out the place, trying to see will we be having this fight now or later. And I believe the answer is later, because he is not engaging at any point. Looking at 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, we can see 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 holding the buildings there, waiting patiently for someone to just get closer and make a mistake. I can see someone saying 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, companions or champions? Campions? Like the kings of camping or what? Or is it typo? We'll never know till the person types again. But we have Z7 getting closer. The Niños are getting closer, and they're holding the building there in 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, Pollyanna. For every other team, they've not yet made it to 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, and they should probably do that because they will be needed, and it's going to be something that we will need to see happening here. A fight in 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, Pollyanna. We can see another teams getting closer. Everyone is basically joining the party. UENVY is finding here. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 tried to get some damage on the players from UENVY, but he did not. Tries to give up a nade, but then he is spotted by ENVY player, and he is down. Of course, you're going to have a push happening here. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 is also down. 𝗦𝗟𝗡, we've seen him saving his team before. Will he be saving them again this time round, or will this not happen again? But let's get it. TerrorSix Wakanda also closer to them, but not that close. The Z7 players are getting closer as well. And we have another knock. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 is down. Beautiful Kobe taken back to lobby immediately. And now there's a push happening here. You have seen 𝗦𝗟𝗡 trying to get closer to his teammates. Let me just watch 𝗦𝗟𝗡's POV, because he's pushing as a solo. And we have a push there. He misses the fast the shot, but he gets a knock there. Fast immediately. He gets pushed again. Look at that damage. And the player is really, really low. They're getting closer. They need to get a push happening here, because if he does revive or heal up, nice knock there from the DBS. And VS12K versus the DBS. We have a push happening there, and 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 takes on the last player from UENVY, taking him back to lobby. GG's. So we have 4 teams remaining. How interesting is that? The game in Erangel has gone too fast. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. But that is what we love to see, and we are here to see exactly that 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 spotting the players from Z7 right in front of them, and that they need to figure out whether they're going to get the push happening or not. TerrorSix are just behind them. They're not engaging in any fight, just minding their own business. And same to Bat Squad, they have basically played a slow game from the word go. They have not pushed, they have not engaged, they have just been moving from one zone to the other, securing places in the zone and waiting for the right time to engage in a fight. And that is exactly what we want to see. That is exactly what we want to see, and we are here for that. We definitely are here for that. Let's go. Team 16 spots their bat. Let's go. Team 16 being spotted by TerrorSix. Zone is about to shift. 4 teams remaining. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 finishing up their fight here, and they're probably thinking of getting a push happening here for sure, but I do not know when or how they're going to get this push happening. But let's get it. Everyone wants a taste of everyone. Look at Z7. Look at 𝗦𝗟. Things might happen here. A lot might actually happen. A lot might definitely happen here. And we are waiting to see that. Nice. A nice nade there from 𝗦𝗟 gets 2 knocks on Z7. And this should be a chance for them to get a push happening on this team. But I don't know if they want to push now. But we can see 𝗦𝗟 getting closer. S12K in the hand. And they take down the Z7 team. That means, unfortunately, Erangel is not giving their map. Or rather, this last map was just not their map. TerrorSix here, on the other hand, receiving some fight here on their end. They have 1 player down, and you can see the players from Bat Squad still outside the zone, are not getting closer. And a lot might happen. Well, let's wait and see. Team 16 deciding to get closer. That is Bat. Look at the damage there on 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. He's really low. Any mistake like this can make him get knocked. But luckily for him, he does make it on time. But then their teammate 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 doesn't really make it on time. He's knocked and 𝗦𝗧𝗧𝗦 immediately. Zone is about to shift in the next 30 seconds, and we'll know where every other team has to move as of now, because everyone will literally hold this compound, because that is how big 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 is. You can easily play a whole game waiting patiently for someone to make a mistake, even if the zone shifts. And the only way we can have a fight happening here, an intense fight, if the zone decides it is going to be open field, where the Bat player 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 was spotted and taken back to lobby. But let's just wait. PUBG is one cruel game sometimes, and we know what it can do to players, and how it can expose them to open field fights and third-party fights. A lot does happen here and there, so let's just check it out. Well, let's get it. 𝗦𝗟 here. So for 𝗦𝗟, they're trying to see how they're going to survive this, to be honest. You can see Bat waiting patiently for someone to make a mistake, and for 𝗦𝗟, they're also waiting for someone to make a mistake. But then PUBG, we love how cruel you are, because now it has forced 𝗦𝗟 to move, TerrorSix, sorry, to move, and they have nothing else to do other than to come closer to where we have the Bat team. And if the zone shifts again, we might just see it taking another unexpected turn at this point. But let's just wait patiently, because the final zone is one zone where you have to be patient for something to happen. It's not easy, but may the best grenadier win. If they have grenades, 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 does have grenades, at least 3 of them. He can hear the players from TerrorSix right in front of him. This is your chance to cook up nades, beautiful Kobe's, and take out the team from TerrorSix Wakanda. We have King Tartar cooking up a nade. Do we have a Kobe? Do we have a Kobe? Of course we do not yet, but we are going to wait patiently, because that is what the last zone can teach you, to wait patiently. And it being 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, of course it's going to take some time. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 there gets a knock on the TerrorSix player. They can see them. Let's watch what they're coming. Nice. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 finally decides to cook up nades. We have a second knock on the TerrorSix players. The zone is now shifting. TerrorSix is not that much in the zone, and they should probably figure out a strategy of how to make it to the zone without exposing themselves to 𝗦𝗟 team. Nice. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 gets knocked. That gives the TerrorSix Wakanda a chance to get a push up in here, but their teammates have been taken back to lobby. The zone shifts and decides to force everyone to get closer to each other. Yes, it does, because now they have to go towards the players from Team 7. TerrorSix trying to figure out a way they're going to make it to the zone. Nice nade, but he's finally cooking up nades. We have now Jairus is down. LB and his teammate King Tartar are the ones remaining, and for 𝗦𝗟, they're basically enjoying this game, because the zone is basically favoring them, not that much, but they also have to move a little bit just to be closer to everyone else. And we can see 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 getting closer. He has decided he's not going to wait for this game to end. He can hear the King Tartar's fire there, probably exposing his location. And now the zone is shifting. Everyone has to move, because this is going to be a very, very damaging zone here. But What? Bat is sneaking outside and no one can see him. Literally no one. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 makes it to the building there, tries to get to the shark, but he doesn't because the Mao team is right in front of them. Bat team could basically spot this guy, but they cannot. What is not happening here? We have 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 getting the shark there. Nice one. We have 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 going for that push there on the Bat team. DBS is out and he's definitely contemplating on whether to get this push out here or not. But let's just go and see what is going to happen here on Mao's team. But Clutcher OP and his teammate Equinox are the ones remaining from Bat squad. We have a Mao team. They have 3 players, Lord Hearts and 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, and for TerrorSix Wakanda they have 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 and L8 Butter OP, Butter. Clutcher OP has been knocked and taken back to lobby immediately by 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦, and he's still planning on getting another push because one guy remains from the team from Bat. 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 gets pushed, and just like that, TerrorSix have been wiped out, leaving just Equinox versus the Mao team. Mao Lord and his teammates passing by, and he's spotted there just at the back by the player from Mao. I think that is 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦 because he has been getting some really good kills here on the last fight. He had no eliminations for his team, but then this last fight, that is how he got the last kill in this game, the last 2 kills. And for Mao, honestly, they tried to get a winner chicken dinner in game 1. They fumbled that win, and now that they are here, they are finally getting their win on the last game of the night. So congratulations to you, Mao, for winning Erangel and getting yourselves 14 eliminations. I believe it's 14, yes. Second, we have Bat with 2. Third, we have TerrorSix with 5. Fourth, we have Z7 with 1. 5, we have UENVY with 9. 7, NR08 Solo 3. 9, Revenants 5. 10, Gaff 1. 11, ST 5. 12, Tribe 1. 13, Fake 2. 14, Temper 0, and then 15, 03 Brothers with 0. Going all out for the last game of the night, we have Mao Huts with 6 defeats, Best Companion with 2 rescues, ST Crazy, and the finisher with the final elimination, you have Mao 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. So GG's to you, Mao, for winning the winner chicken dinner finally after looking for it in the first game, but it did not work out. But finally, they have been able to get their win. Well, that is it for tonight for the finals, day 2 in the SRG Season 3 games. Excuse me, I have been your host, 𝗦𝗟𝗢𝗧𝗦. I have enjoyed these games. To be honest, I have enjoyed the challenge you guys have shown each other, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Make sure to bring a friend to watch live, and if you're yet to like or subscribe to the SRG YouTube live stream and channel, make sure you do that, and have yourselves a lovely night. Remember to spread some love. Bye bye, guys.